Mama nasekera fafika kera tirieke babwaka nachunga nalawe nasekera. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'll be sharing jobs that have certificate of sponsorship. So if you're a nurse, if you're a doctor, psychologist, a gym instructor, and all of that, please stick around because this video is packed. You walk away with resources, with websites that you can start applying straight away. So stick with me while we go through this, okay? Okay, so the first one we are starting with is called TLC Care. We have shared TLC Care before on this platform, but these are different jobs. These are recently publicized jobs. 24th of April, it's like a few days ago. So if there are more nurses looking for certificate of sponsorship, this is the website, TLC. You can apply this whether you are from lead risk country or not, because you're applying directly to a care home company. So yeah, there's a closing date. Apply for this job. You go here. I don't know if you can see on the screen. Apply for this job. Of course, we apply after we have read. And so what we are looking for, you guys will have to read every sentence, every word, every dot. But what I'm interested most for this particular video is here. Applicants who require a Tier 2 certificate of sponsorship are welcome to apply and will be considered alongside other applicants. So you will need to register with the Nurses and Midwives Council of England. And so I will also share a link at the end of this video or for NMC, for those who don't know where to start from. The website explains everything. And so, yeah, you click on apply for this job. Let's see what comes up. Enter your email address. Then you'll upload CV, your details, and then you answer questions about the job. We're moving on. Opportunity number 2, band 7/8A, practitioner, psychologist, preceptorship. Everywhere the word preceptorship is mentioned, I get excited. The deadline is soon, 14th of May, in about 12 days' time. So we are recruiting a number of practitioner psychologist posts within our secure care and offender health score directorate within Birmingham and Solihull Mental Health NHS Foundation Trust. Okay. Let's find the language that we are looking for. You guys will need to read everything, job specification, all these essentials you need to meet. Okay. Satisfactory completion of a British Psychological Society accreditation, doctoral level, postgraduate professional training course in clinical/forensic psychology, completion of which includes the study of models of psychopathology, psychometric, and neuro. Okay, and so the certificate of sponsorship. Who would not sponsor all those decorated qualifications, for God's sake? Applications from job seekers who require current skilled worker sponsorship to work in the UK are welcome and will be considered alongside all other applications. Okay, so okay, they're just talking about extra things that you will need as an applicant from overseas. So how do we apply? There should be apply button. I'm emphasizing on how to apply because that question comes a lot. I've seen your video, so how do I apply? There's apply button. It's either sign in or create account. So for here, it says you will be redirected from this site to the employer's recruitment site, because we are on NHS here. You will be creating account on track jobs. I don't know, maybe the font is too small on top here where the cursor is, but that's track jobs. Okay. And this is the program you're applying in. Because it's your first time to be here. If it is, you create account first by putting an email, get a tick here, then you get an email in your email to confirm your email, and then it will bring you back to complete the form. Yeah. And create a password, which then you can later use to check in. It says here, you can sign in to a track account before you can apply for the job. You must sign in. Yeah. If you don't have account, create account first. Okay. We are moving on. That was a psychologist preceptorship stuff. Number 3. This is activity worker. How much of weightlifting can you do? This is not about weightlifting, but it's to do with the gym, of course. So level 2 gym certificate. So the essential bit is ability to form positive therapeutic relationships with the service users and carers whilst maintaining appropriate boundaries. Let's see the job description a bit. Yeah, but the most important part is here, certificate of sponsorship. If you have the level 2 certificate in gym stuff, fitness. Applications from job seekers who require current skilled worker sponsorship to work in the UK are welcome and will be considered alongside. Okay. So level 2 gym certificate, job description. Okay, this is another thing that people need to notice, to take note of. There'll be documents here. It says JD, job description. You need to click on it to download and read what the job description is about, what you are required to do. This one I should imagine it's information for you, I guess. Let's see. Personal specification, definitely. I was like, PS, yeah, PS, it's personal. Yeah, so there we go. You need to make sure that you meet all the essential bit of this job here. You can have level 3 qualification NVQ or equivalent level 2 certificate or level 2 activity or level 2. Okay. Everything that is essential, it is essential. And band 3 for salary purposes. Okay, we are moving on. Number 4. This job is called administration manager stroke personal assistant secure services. This is how you can apply, and it talks about certificate of sponsorship here. So let's look at the qualifications. Diploma or degree level in supervision and management, business administration, or relevant managerial experience, evidence of IT skills, word processing, typing to level RSA 2, whether it's RSA 11 or its equivalent, and training in Microsoft packages, including Outlook, Excel, and PowerPoint, but also significant management or supervisory experience of audio transcription via digital dictation system, previous experience of working in healthcare environment, public service provider, experience of dealing with distressing situations tactfully and diplomatically, experience of recruitment, selection, and training and development of staff, experience of dealing with highly sensitive issues and complex information. So yeah, okay, this certificate of sponsorship is here. And import supporting documents are here. Documents you need to read, person specification and the job description. Okay. If you have questions, there's a contact person here. You can find out before you apply. Once you are happy, then click the word apply for this job. This again, it will take you to where you will be able to make an application, which is again on track jobs. Okay. We're moving on. Number 5, clinical innovation fellowship. This is for doctors, and the closing date is 18 May. Again, the apply button is here. Here are the duties: 2.5 days per week. You'll be working on innovation, and the remaining 2.5, you'll be in your clinical specialty of your choice. This is to allow the fellow to maintain clinical contact and continue to develop their clinical acumen. Okay. But if you are successful, you'll also be expected to develop your skills in innovation-related research and the delivery of staff and student teaching. So you'll be employed by Buckinghamshire Healthcare Trust. Okay. Buckinghamshire Healthcare Trust, NHS Trust. Where does it talk about sponsorship? We just need to make sure that that part is covered. If it's not covered, we'll take it out of the list. Okay. Here it is, certificate of sponsorship. You can be considered alongside all other applications if you're applying from overseas and require a certificate of sponsorship. Fantastic. Number 6, we're moving on. This is OSJCT, the Orders of St. John Care Trust. We have also looked at this before, St. John's, but there are also current jobs that are just being advertised in few days. So how you can use this is by picking a care home, right? So in this case, for the purpose of demonstration, let's check Larkrise and the job type. We don't want all of them. Let's try Nurse and update. How many jobs? 1. Okay, great. That's amazing. At least there's something. Let's see. Is it talking about any certificate? Definitely 37 hours, 37.5. Salary looks good. In return, are we getting any visa? Oh, yes, of course. Okay. Payment of tier 2 sponsorship application fee for eligible nurses. Okay. So please, nurses, this is one of the homes you can apply to, but let's try a different home. A care home. We'll pick another care home. Let's try Meadowcroft. Again, a nurse. Oh, they also have 1 job. And the pay is not bad, £21 something. So we know now what we can do, right? Then you click on the word nurse to look, to check more details and see what they are saying about tier 2 sponsorship. Okay, so this one has. We are moving on to number 7. This is the Band 4 team administrator. East Perinatal team with the Birmingham and Solihull Mental Health NHS Foundation Trust. So it's still NHS, the biggest health employer in the UK. Everyone wants to leave, to have a stable job, stable salary by working NHS. Okay. NHS is the real deal, much as at some point people prefer agency, but they would still want to go and work in NHS. Okay. Right, so NVQ level 2 in business administration, plus relevant experience, are all prepared to work towards these qualifications. MSCE, GCSE, or equivalent in English. If you have level 3, added advantage. You need to have experience working in health and equivalent environment, up to date and experience in the use of Microsoft packages, Word, Excel, Outlook, and stuff like that. Strong, proven administrative and organizational skills, working knowledge of Data Protection Act and information governance. Okay. And yes, they will sponsor administrator. Okay. So please give yourself the permission. Make sure you read the supporting documents here, the job description in full, and personal specifications, so that when you're responding to the questions on the form, you hit the head on the nail. You use their language to express your skills. And yeah, once you're ready, apply button. It will take you to this same page, how to apply for this job. It will say you are being redirected to the employer's website, and you go on track to apply to track jobs, to apply to Birmingham and Solihull Mental Health NHS Foundation Trust for this position. Create account or sign in if you already have an account, and fill the form and submit. It's a less than 1 hour job. It's a less than 1 hour job. It's the statements that takes a little bit of time, but the rest of the information is information that is repetitive. Yeah, like your name, your address, your phone numbers, your, declaration. Have you committed a crime? Have you not? No. So most of the information is repetitive. Okay, number 8, staff nurse, band 5. And you'll be doing predominantly nights, and this is female acute ward, predominantly nights, but, the closing date is today. Okay, nobody's gonna see this because this video is also going out today, but here we go. So we're not dwelling much on here, but the salary is good. Okay, we're moving on because that one deadline is today, so it might not work for many people. Apologies. At least this deadline is far. This also is a care home company, so it doesn't matter whether you are from the red list or not. You're applying directly to this house, care home, and it's showing you on the maps and all. Okay, so it says registered mental health nurse or registered learning disability nurse. Okay, this is your salary, full-time, closing date is 25 May. The company is called Signet. Signet can offer tier 2 sponsor visa. They can offer because if, for example, another nurse applies from the UK, they don't need to give. But if it's only overseas applicants, then definitely the sponsorship has to be offered because they are looking for people to work in this particular home. And the salary is there, £42,000 a year, a month. Yeah, for other people who want small part-time, it's there, but 36, 42 hours per week, alternate fortnightly, Lota. This lodge and the house. It's a high dependency inpatient rehabilitation services for men and women who have severe and enduring mental illness and who may have been detained under the Mental Health Act. The men and women placed with us often come from multiple placement breakdowns, failed treatment programs, and are stepping down from secure settings. Okay? So you need to understand the type of job that you're getting into, and make sure that you like it. If this is what you would love to do, press, you know what to do. You know what to do. Press apply now. Okay. All the best from me. So again, from Signet, there is this one. It's let's read what it says here. Senior support worker. I brought it so that people just understand what else is might be going on. Okay, senior support worker. What does it say? Oh God, what did I do to this? 20,000 a month, a year. It's okay. It's okay. So what it says about sponsorship, because that's what we're looking for in terms of, okay, due to limits on sponsorship allocations, we are not currently in a position to offer sponsorship to new candidates for these roles. This remains under review. So it's this last bit that made me to bring it. It remains under review. So at some point, they might be recruiting. You never know. And you will not lose anything by submitting your application. So let's see how the application goes. It's the same Signet, but we didn't go into application. It has 3 pages, page 1 of 3. Your name, your this, your that, your email, your mobile, notice period. Do you have access to a vehicle to travel? No. Do you hold a driving license? UK driving? No. Do you have the experience? Yes. Because you're applying, because you're... Where did you see this vacancy? On YouTube? Somewhere where we go sometimes and learn to fish, or we look at things like this. Okay, do you currently live outside of the UK? Yes. Do you hold a visa? No. If so, what is the visa? Not applicable because you don't have a visa. And go next, go next, go next. Okay. So where did you see this vacancy? There's no YouTube here. Okay, probably Google and YouTube are brothers and sisters, no? I think they are. They're from the same parent. Okay. Do you currently live outside of the UK? Yes. Do you hold a visa? No. If so, which visa? Not applicable. Okay, then you move on. Of course, you will have filled the top part. So we are leaving this one there. I said I'm going to share the Nursing and Midwifery Council website where you can register as a nurse or a midwife if you are trained outside of the UK, because you need a PIN number for you to start applying jobs in the UK. Every profession has its own regulatory body. For nurses, it's Nurses and Midwifery Council. Okay, so the whole process, you will find it here. They've put steps, and you can choose what speaks to you, the process that fits your situation. We are moving on. Let's look at this one. Which number are we now? Okay, probably this is number 9. Yes, number 9. Medical doctor, psychiatrist, a consultant in general adult community psychiatry. I can't pronounce it, but what we know is that there's a relocation fund package of 10,000. 10,000, not kwacha, not Malau kwacha, not Zimdora, but this is pound, guys, pound. Okay, so you will read all of this and all of that. Essential general medical qualifications, MBBS or equivalent, and you still hold a license to practice, but you also need this. or recognized equivalent, or an e.g. membership of psychiatric college in another country. Okay. Again, part of the essential criteria is here. Clinical skills, but let's look to visa. You need to also have leadership. Leadership is always important. Although personally, I feel like leadership is who you are, you know. It's who you are. It's nothing external. Okay. Applications from those who require sponsorship to work in the United Kingdom are welcome and will be considered alongside all other applications. Where this is not possible, we may not be able to progress your application. Please note that from January 2021, to work in the UK, candidates who are not UK or Republic of Ireland nationals require sponsorship unless you have permission to work via another route. Further guidance can be found on the .gov website. It is vital that you provide full and accurate details of your current immigration status on the application form. Overseas applicants applying for entry clearance into the UK must present a criminal record certificate from each country they have resided in continuously or cumulatively for 12 months or more in the past 10 years. And the guidance is here. Okay? Not everyone needs a skilled. This is why I brought this. And I think if this video needs to end on this. Okay? I brought this link solely for people to compare the two. Not everyone needs a skilled worker visa, skilled worker visa. If you are applying for a vacancy in health or adult social care, check if you are eligible to apply for the health and care worker visa instead. Okay? It is cheaper to apply. I can't say it any better. It's cheaper to apply for, and you do not need to pay the annual immigration health surcharge. So we know what to do. If you are applying these healthcare jobs, this is the visa, healthcare worker visa, instead of skilled worker visa, because on skilled worker visa, people have to apply annually an immigration health surcharge to pay for their health, their family's health. Each time they want to visit a hospital, they will be paying for this and the other. Okay, so I think that's a good note to end on. Let me not pollute this video more, so I will have to stop share. Okay, so I enjoyed talking to you. I hope you enjoyed that too. And please subscribe and also watch either this or this video. Okay. Thank you. And good luck. Always. Nasekera. Nasekera.